thank you so much for taking time to jump on the call, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you for having me, Eric. I appreciate you guys.
Oh, man. I'm so excited for this call, dude. You're a father, fighter, coach. Now you're a gym owner. Congratulations, man.
Thank you, man. I mean, it's been a blessing. It's been a dream of mine. I mean, it's been all coming together so quick, and it's scary, but it's,
right.
They tell me if your dreams don't scare you, then they're not big enough.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Yeah. And, it's how I was raised, it's just generations and generations just handed down. And, my kids are my world to me. I mean, anybody around me that I've, come in contact with that were my kids as friends, I've raised, and they've all become my kids, and I raise them all the same way, stay out of trouble, try to keep them positive and, get them on the right path.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Now, not too long ago, you opened the basement of your home to anyone who wants to train in MMA. You're not charging them anything. You're just there building relationships and training warriors in the dungeon, man. What made you decide to do that?
Growing up, I never had an outlet. I never had a way out, and even now, it's harder for people to get into training because of just money or kids. It's always hard with scheduling. So I made it to where anybody can do it. I welcome everybody into my home, and train. Because in reality, I've been through so much and still going through a lot that I'm fighting. And they help me. Just having people here and having people to talk to, having people to train with. Beat each other up a little bit and get some emotions out. And we're all friends and family at the end of the night.
Yeah.
And I love it. And I love all these guys that come in.
And I think I saw that you have a few fighters from the dungeon fighting October 4th at Proving Grounds presented by Warrior Camp. Which of your fighters from your team are going to be on that card?
There's a couple. There's Alex. There's my son Mateo, Isaiah Flick, Dana Leverance. Well, everybody knows Dana, the Mad Dog.
Come on.
And then
that's
Matt,
awesome.
He's been training down here in the dungeon also with us. And, it's just I open it up to everybody. I mean, from Warrior Camp, people from Warrior Camp, from everywhere. They come from everywhere. And I want to give a special thanks to Warrior Camp for, even putting everything together for the fighters and, being able to allow, the local fighters to showcase their skills. And, they've helped me a lot just in the dungeon, donating gloves and equipment just for us to just train. And
wow.
I love them guys. I mean, everything they do for us it's amazing.
Absolutely, yeah. Warrior Camp is definitely a top gym for sure. Now, not only are you a coach, but you've stepped into the cage. How many fights do you actually have underneath your belt?
I have 5. I am
5.
3 and 2. Yeah.
3 and 2. Okay. Nice, man. Nice. And how did you start training MMA, and what made you decide to step into that cage door and let it lock behind you?
I went through a lot in my life this past year, and at the beginning of the year I had my nephew Johnny Burlington and kept bugging me, hey, come on, let's go watch these fights. And we went to the Harley Davidson show, I think the last event that they had there, and I watched them, and I really, I've been into it for a while, and like I said, I never had that outlet of being able to train or have that aspect of anybody helping me out. And I told him, sure, I'll give it a try sometime. And it's just a big coincidence that I happened to watch Kerry Ross fight that night there in the cage, and he happens to come and sit next to me. And I started talking to him for a while, and I told him, I was thinking of considering to, maybe start training and give it a shot. And he's like, well, come check us out. We're over here at Ironman, and we're training in the West Central Community Center. I was like, okay. I think it was like 2 months later when I finally got the nerve to decide to go into the gym and check it out. And so I started training with them guys over there, and they took me in. I was really out of shape, older guy. They took me in. They helped me out. Like I said, with Warrior Camp, and them guys are amazing out there too. And like I said, I've trained with multiple people, and it's been a blessing. And I ran into Kerry Ross there, but it was a few months later, I think, and finally told him, I think after my second fight, I was like, I don't know if you remember me, but I sat next to you during your last fight, and I was telling you I was going to get into it, and you told me to go for it, and well, that was me. And it really blew his mind that I was talking to him about it, and his wife remembered the whole incident too. And it's been a blessing. Everybody that I've met through different camps and different people I've trained with, they've all put this together for me. Warrior Camp, Ironman, 823. I still love all them guys to death. I am like the most humble, respectful guy. I love all of them,
Yeah.
And we're one big MMA family is how I look at it. and
right.
we have to take care of each other.
So cool. Now, you and I, we've had some conversations around, like, will you be continuing to fight, or are you going to maybe transition to coaching? Have you made a decision on that?
Honestly, the fighter in me would continue to fight and want to keep fighting. And, you know, it's all on a family decision whether I fight next or not. And right now, honestly, I'm just taking a little time to regroup, I guess, invent myself again, and just, you know, help everybody out and get myself in the right state of mind. Because, you know, that's the biggest thing as a fighter, is to be right up top.
Right. And you and I think you're probably about 6 months older than me, and you and I aren't getting any younger, that's for sure.
That's exactly.
These young guys are coming up, man, and making rounds pretty easy, man, that's for sure.
Yep. They get younger, stronger, faster, and, you know, I don't ever say no to no fights, you know, and like my last fight was with my very good friend Jared Fisher, and that guy is just an athletic beast. I mean, he's just, like I said, he hit me with a punch that just almost just shut my eye. And like I told him, I had to blink that thing open so many times. But yeah, I mean, he's one of the ones that, you know, told me that he didn't want to see the last of me. And that really just sets in the back of my mind and just keep wanting to get me back in the cage. And he's become such a good friend to me. Like, he's family, you know, there's no friends or any of that. He's become family to us.
Awesome. And one of the questions I was going to ask you is there a fighter out there that you fought or maybe just trained with that has hit you the hardest? But you might have just answered that question. Was that Jared?
Yeah, I got to say it was Jared. You know, like I said, that guy is, it's like getting run over by a train. That's how I felt that next day. I mean, my hip, he hit me with some leg kicks, and there's one that just really got me in the nerve and just numbed my whole leg. And
oh, wow.
That next day I told him, man, I couldn't even get out of bed.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'd love to go back a little bit because you're from East L.A. What was younger Paco life like growing up?
Oh, man. And that's where it all begins. You know, having to walk to school and, you know, being jumped sometimes by 3 guys, you know, and it was always fight. You know, I got kicked out of, you know, the LA school district for fighting, and I got sent to Pasadena, and even then it was hard to get home. You know, you always had to go through different neighborhoods, and you always had to fight your way there, and it was tough. But luckily we survived, and we're here now.
But you almost didn't survive, right? You got shot.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, I was at the age of 15, and I don't remember how the incident went, but apparently they had targeted me for some reason, and I was sitting in a Jack in the Box, and I had no clue they were coming. And I believe it was 3 gunmen, and they all opened fire, and I was shot 3 times with an AK. And yeah, I almost didn't make it, but you know, when I look back at this whole thing, it's like, I believe I'm here for a reason.
Yeah.
It's just everything that's happened to me in my life to this point has brought me to where I'm at now. Is the dungeon, and here to open this up for anybody that needs me for anything that they've gone through. You know, if they're trying to get away from gang, they're having a divorce, anxiety, stress, work, whatever. Just come in, get some work in. I mean, you don't even have to be a professional. You don't have to be an amateur. You can just be any average person that is going through something and want to learn something. We're here for you.
Come on, man. I just got chills on my back, dude. What a crazy story, dude. So glad that you're alive, man, and God's got a plan for you for sure, man. I mean, obviously, you're motivating so many people and inspiring people with this gym. I'd love to know, like, who's motivating and inspiring you?
You know, and that's the weird thing. It's, I think I've become, like, my own hero, because now I can chase myself, and there's no limit to it. Yeah. You know, I have been talking to, you know, I don't call it my team, I call it my family. Yeah. And I've been talking to everybody, and, you know, I don't charge anything. I don't ever charge anything. But like I told people, if we could all just chip into a jar and just little by little, I want to feed the homeless and just continue to help my community out and any way I can, you know, and it's giving back and just keep spreading positive. And that's why I want to be my own hero, because, I mean, I feel like if I continue to chase myself, I don't think there's an endless end to it, because if I do it, other people see it, they're going to help each other out. Somebody helps somebody else out. And it's paying it forward. And I just, that's what I love to see.
Come on, man. That's awesome. So a little side fun question. I'm a music guy. What's your favorite kind of music, or do you have a favorite band that you like to listen to?
Well, you know, I listen to a variety of everything, and that's weird. You know, from oldies to rock and roll to, I mean, country, rap, Spanish. I mean, you name it. And I mean, I'm a music freak, and whatever touches me and moves me, I'm with it, you know.
Yeah.
And I love all music.
Awesome. Last fun question for you. What's the number of tattoos that you have?
Whoa. Honestly, I've lost count.
Okay.
I really have, you know, and I honestly, every tattoo has a meaning for it, though. You know, I have Boys and Girls Club on my arms, and you know that I coached at the Boys and Girls Club for about 9 years, and volunteered and did soccer, football, and basketball through them. And that's how I met a lot of the kids now that actually are training with me, was through through the Boys and Girls Club. And they all grew up with my kids, and they all were my kids. And, you know, if I can keep moving them forward, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Wow. Man, that's awesome, dude. You, not only are you an awesome coach, an awesome friend, man, you're changing lives. You're a world changer for sure, brother. Wanted to give you an opportunity now, though, to just give a shout out to teammates, sponsors, family, whatever you want, man. The floor is yours.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to give thanks to Warrior Camp once again. Jiu Jitsu, Rick Little. I mean, he's helped me out with mats too. Iron Man, 823. I love all them guys. Special thanks to all my family that comes here and train at the dungeon. I wish my grandma was here to be able to see all this. Mom, we made it. We did it. I've told her this was one of my dreams, to get on Top Rated MMA. Because like I said, you see me every time posting it. It's Top Rated MMA Life. It's what I mean. I'm constantly viewing you guys, sharing it. I mean, I want everybody to be aware of what you guys do and what you guys bring to the table for fighters, and bringing them out and introducing fighters. And it's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
And like I said, hey, you're up here on the wall too.
Come on, man. So awesome.
always, man.
It's an honor.
You guys belong in the dungeon with us, because you guys all help us. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. And we'll see you guys at Proving Ground.
Yes. October 4th.
Correct. It's going to be a good one.
Man. Paco, thank you so much, man. It's an honor to talk to you today. I'm excited for you, and excited for your team in the dungeon. And, man, just the lives you're changing, man. Keep it up.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, one love, one family. It's a dungeon life. Thank you.
Come on. Absolutely, brother. Guys, thank you so much for hanging around. Really appreciate it. If you'd like to see more videos from Top Rated MMA and the Bearded Biz Show, please click the playlist and also hit subscribe to our channel. Become part of the Top Rated MMA and Bearded Biz community. We would really appreciate your support. Also, please leave a comment below. I will read and respond to all of them. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day.